reading. I hope you are doing great, collective. I'm just trying to put the meditation songs, okay? But I'm gonna start in a second. Okay, it's a little bit slower with this PC laptop, but and I get through it, okay? I channeled something about exes and hoes in a sense, like very much nostalgic energy, and both coming from people that you may have met and had a connection, but only platonic, or for some of y'all even something more romantic wise. Anyway, both of them though, I felt like they were pulling on you, like on the collective energy. And so I think that could come out, but we're gonna get through it, okay? Because it's been coming out like for the past few weeks now. So, and of course, like the energy can always change. It doesn't have to be the same energies or the same person either. But the same energy, like nostalgia, has been coming up a lot. So, okay, heart chakra. 1 second. Yes, this one is my favorite. By the way, I kept on seeing a lot of 1 second. I kept on seeing a lot of things like 433, 933, or 822, a lot of 22s, 33, or like double numbers with another number in between or next to them. Okay, 411, 611, 533, I already said that, I guess. And stuff like that could be very significant. Okay, I'm just trying to skip the ads right now. Oof. Yes. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Hi everyone. Okay, I'm gonna start with the jar. Okay, the jar of answer, y'all. If you have suggestion to what I should put inside of this, please tell me, okay? If you want, of course. If you want to, participate, you can. Don't mind my hair. Just I'm gonna leave them like they, okay? I got time today. Something about almonds. Almonds? How you say that? Like the dry fruit almond. You say that, I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, never mind. Almond milk. Yes, the same almond. I don't know. I hear like I hear it differently when I say it. I don't know. We got Pisces coming out. Do you speak Italian? I do speak Italian, yes, but on live here on YouTube I do speak English, okay? We got Scorpio. We got crown chakra. Hello. Spicy message, okay. Maybe this is connected to the one that I shared on the other day. We got crystal clear, so something could be clearing out. 8th house, we got sexuality. Yep. I'm just reading that comment. 8th house is about sexuality, transformation. Also, Scorpio is, and the spicy message is a lot of sensual energy, sacral chakra energy, commitment. Someone could be committed. Committed? Yes. V, letter V, Aries. Maybe if you had a question about something, about a topic, maybe could be the answer, or something could be yes and no at the same time. 7th house, we got leadership and all of that. Desires as well. We got also Libra energy with that one. 7th house, Cancer energy. Oh, this fell out. It was maybe. Clear smelling. Something about smelling things, flavors that could remind you of things, situations, or people. And or you could get downloads from them. We got the letter F. Radioactive by Imagine Dragons could be significant. Clear knowing. I just channeled that while I was, you know, brushing my teeth. So that could be significant. Time traveler. I don't know why I mentioned what I was doing, but yeah, maybe that's significant. Oversharing could be significant. There's something or someone that could have done some kind of truth spell or something about them being a void and just trying to suffocate, like trying to actually to say that, I don't know, yeah, just suck all your energy up, or even like suck informations from you. I cannot find another word other than that. Okay, so never mind. Happy, you could be happy. You could be much on your solar plexus energy. We got the letter L. And I think you're all Italian. Siete tutti italiani praticamente. Buonasera anche a voi, cari italiani. Spero stiate bene. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords and the Strength card. Politics and the Leo energy. I'm sorry. This says politique, okay? La politique. But it's in French though, okay? We got somebody with a mask and courage. So somebody could be a coward, like paired with this, could be that coward energy. Also something about someone trying to steal from you and now getting their karma back. The Magician, and here I have the Chariot, the Conscience. I'm only a visitor. Okay, thank you. When you take live on TikTok, I will soon, but I do not know when. Got Seven of Cups as well coming through. The Nine of Swords. Someone could be like, definitely like this. Feeling like depressed. And it's more so like coming like, it's an emotional but mental state here. Conditioning. This is the devil, y'all. And he flipped over. Something, yeah, somebody could have been conditioned and also could have wanted you to be conditioned into fitting where you didn't belong, but they wanted you just to be confused, or yeah, they wanted your self-identity to be confused. And this could have also happened like with other people, like the 7th house now that I'm thinking about it. And they wanted you to be confused with you and yourself so that you would be coming off as bizarre even to other people. It could be specifically in workplaces or just with other people, like relationship wise or connections of any kind, okay? And they could have wanted you to be bound to an identity that wasn't yours. And it could have been that depressed mode or even nostalgic mode, also always seeking inspiration from the past, or just staying in a loop in a sense. And that wasn't supposed to be like that though. And I don't think it is for you. We got also the Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles. That was the kind of investment that they work toward. They tried to create that for you. What can we know about this person, this energy here? We got the Ace of Wands. No, it's the Five of Wands coming out. There's some kind of turmoil within these people energies. There's a disconnection. There's not harmony. They could have also failed at listening to the right words, the right voices, the right teachers in a sense. Six of Wands here. Yeah, Nine of Wands. And now they could be just very much having to deal with the backlash of that. They were stubborn in a sense. 9-9 already. 9-9 could be significant for you. This is the Empress card, creativity. Something about your confidence, courage. They can no longer I was about to say hypnotize that. And it could be that maybe they held you in the past into some kind of cage, spiritual cage, I want to say. They could have kept you emotionally and mentally stuck in the same place for a long time. Hello. Yeah, Five of Swords. And you could have also, yeah, they wanted you to be compared, or they wanted you to compare yourself to things, places, certain things that do not belong with you, because you're different for a reason. Whoever you are, you may look a lot different from your family, from your even from the people that are like your peers, the people that are your age. Maybe you are wiser, and so you don't really fit into like that category of your, you know, I don't know, same year or something like this. There's also something that has to do with you know, failing at not being confident enough in the past, and showing some kind of self-sabotaging behaviors whenever these people or this energy could have tried to suffocate you. That's why it was a very long journey, Temperance card here, that you needed to integrate, and you needed to basically replace all those negative thoughts that you took as yours, that were just projections, into new beliefs with this King of Swords, into new beliefs, into a newfound way on how to love yourself, because you never actually, in the past, you never did that. Okay, you never found the key in the past. Of course, you needed to go to any kind of other dysmorphia, I want to say, and this could have also happened with your body, the way that your body looked, but also your mind. Is given like your mind was your biggest bully. For some of y'all, you could have Gemini in your Mercury, or Virgo in your Mercury, or something like this, Scorpio as well. But something was strong and was very much a tyrant to you. Four of Wands here, and Page of Wands. There's something that you could be coming into connection with, and it could be like a community. Oh, don't mind my hair. It could be a community. It could be something new that you're creating, a new endeavor. Something that will basically lead you exactly where you need to be, or something that will basically help you express yourself to your most authentic, or like, how you say that, the most elevated type of frequency. One second, y'all, I'm getting hot. One second. Hello, everybody. Hope you are doing great. One second. I'm gonna leave it like this. Four of Wands and Page of Wands. We got the Death card. No, this is the Moon. My bad, the Moon card. You also said Pisces. This person was always, it seems like he was some type of mentor, or their role was supposed to not just be there, okay? They misled you in a sense. But I feel like this person really has reflected you back whatever was not aligned with you, with your most authentic self. And you needed to learn this the hard way, I want to say. Because we got this Nine of Wands specifically. He is completely exhausted. There's something also about here, like there's a lot of effort, but it's not even touching their hands. It's like it's giving like almost, you maybe in the past almost had something, but it slipped away. Or this happened many times with people with new beginnings. Yeah, the Hangman, because the Death card behind this, because the Three of Wands. Oh my God, yes, because you always kept on falling for the same mistakes, or falling for the same, it's giving like a narrow vision. It's giving like almost had it, or I don't know. What's that about? It's given like a frustrating energy here. They could have also wanted you to feel this way so that you would give up into your dreams, to your dreams, or to your highest self. But now, with this Four of Wands and Page of Wands, it's given like you learn how to stay more in the present moment, and how to really find your roots everywhere you go, no matter the distance from your home, no matter the distance that is from your even comfort zone is given. A new sense of adaptability, which is also being always misplaced or always placed around the world, or I don't know, but not staying the same physically, emotionally, mentally, and always changing. The Hermit. And it's something that you have learned with solitude, with isolation perhaps, and it took you a while perhaps. Theory, technology, 5G, you see. Oh. Page of Swords and Five of Pentacles. There's some people that are looking at you, creating your own existence, living in your own truth, and you know, look at that. This is the Page of Swords. This is the Magician with the Sun card. The Six of Wands, the success, mind you, le succès, and l'exclu. Basically the one that is you know, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, somebody that is staying out. And these people are looking at you, creating your own abundance, creating your own new life, and they're feeling much left out. Also, something for them could be feeling like incomplete. Maybe it's because they feel like they need to contact you again, or they feel your energy more. The more they watch you is given, the more they keep up with you or try to keep up with you. It's given also like the universe here is doing its thing, like meaning like nostalgic memories are hitting even harder for them. And mind you, for you it could just be like inklings, nothing like, oh my god, I wish I was there, I wish I would go back, or anything like this. No, I feel like for these people, what they're going through is complete like emotional, I want to say, I don't know, a turmoil because of the flashbacks they keep on occurring. Three of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. What is this Page of Swords? Who is this Page of Swords? By the way, this card says also the mental, le mental, la plénitude, the completion in reverse, and this is the Ace of Pentacles. They feel like they lost a lot. Also here, there's the repression, the oppression or repression, whenever you withdraw basically from expressing something. The Ten of Wands, okay? This person could also be a fire sign, or could have an ascendant on like as a fire sign. But again, they're not ascending, they're descending, so they're refusing to have some kind of burst, not in a negative sense, not like in anger or anything like this, but they're refusing to ascend. So yeah, the World card, something is already completed though. What did they lost specifically? What is this lost? I think I'm gonna switch soon with the decks. Eight of Wands reverse. This could have been some kind of projection that they wanted you to take so that you would lose something. And Ace of Pentacles, it has to do with work, or it has to do with your I want to say mastery within your energy field. They wanted you lost in anxiety, perhaps lost in a body that it wasn't yours. Again, they wanted you to take on their burdens, their projections of pain, nostalgia, or sensation of isolation, or even frustration out of that kind of unhealthy isolation. And they wanted you to feel a stranger to your own body, to your own self. And they wanted you to try to fit in so that you will lose completely your identity. But something backfired with this Eight of Wands. You didn't took on that journey because you separated from these people, and you just took on a new journey with a new foundation. But this is all harmonized. This is the Four of Wands, and it has the roots, the heart, the crown and throat, and if you want also the third eye. And here is the other chakra, the solar plexus. Of course there's 7, but there are like all the colors are there. Okay, we got also Queen of Pentacles, and the, which one is it? I don't remember if this is like the, because this is the Osho card. Osho is the full tarot like this, so I don't know if this is the what's this? I can't remember, y'all. 1 second. It's a general collective reading, y'all. We have Le Maître is like the professor. Okay, so let me see 1 second. Also, a lot of mastery numbers. I did mention that in the very beginning, like 2, 33, 4, 33, 8, 22, 7, 22, 77, and all that. 11, 11. No, I'm sorry, 6, 11, 4, 11. Those numbers like that. But let me search for this one, because I can't really remember. Les Maîtres. I don't remember. Yeah, it's not like the Magician or the Fool, so it must be like some type of special card, I guess. Can't really find it though. Solitude. Ouais. Je l'ai vu. Attends. Non. Ah oui. Le Maître. Là, il n'y a pas de numéro. Okay, there's not the number, but here it says the 22. Number 22 is significant. Okay, it's in French, so I gotta translate there. Okay, it talks about some kind of new energy that is being activated within you, and it could be your complete experience aligning, like the way you lived aligning with your present moment, you embodying everything that you have learned into that type of isolation, into before the transmission on an external level of your inner reality. Okay? Did y'all follow? I cannot repeat that, okay? my bad. Okay? Something is finally catching up with your reality, and whoever wasn't prepared to take on that journey and on taking that also burden to judge themselves, to really learn from their mistakes, is not coming with you or cannot come with you. Okay, and here we have, what's this? The Judgment in reverse and the Temperance card in reverse. Somebody is being, I want to say, harshly judged, but also it seems like they cannot understand why the 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, they're holding on to some kind of burden. Okay, this could also be a mother figure for some of you. It doesn't have to be like your mother figure, but a mother figure in general. Can you stop? No, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna see. Okay, Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups, because you finally learned how to let go. Which one is it? This is the 17, the silence, the silence, but it's the Star card. You learn how to listen in the silence, or listen to your silence, to when a room goes silent and you go deeper and deeper. Okay, yo. What's that? Appreciate that. Highly skilled. What are you saying? Oh, Lord have mercy. Between me and you, the angels are third party. That was funny, but no. They're not a third party, okay? They're my protection. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. I laugh at my own jokes, okay? Anyway. Lord have mercy. Yeah, the World card. King of Wands and Seven of Cups. The projections. You have learned how to have full control over your own actions, over your own sense of responsibility, and this also feels like more so on a spiritual level or energetical level. You could be very much a sensitive person. You could feel energy that isn't also yours, like clear empathy or all those kind of clairs that are connected to the collective level. And so that if you don't have some kind of rooted belief or rooted sense of self in you, you may get lost in that. Okay, it becomes a loop in a sense. And this is given some kind of mastery that basically protects you from the projections of others, and you had to learn the hard way. In the past, you could have took a lot of burdens, a lot of emotional, energetical burdens, because you thought that you were the one that was making and thinking all those weird stuff and mistakes and all of that. But now it's given like something or someone that used to put you through that, maybe unconsciously or consciously, okay, but they used to project onto you, can no longer do so because you have finally connected the roots. It's like, I'm not living my roots now, okay? It's great. This is a great message, y'all. The Nine of Pentacles, maturity, by the way. It says la maturité, maturity, Nine of Pentacles. You finally have the ability of also eating from the fruits a long time ago. Seven of Pentacles, we saw that in the very beginning. It didn't come out, but it was there, and that taught you patience, that taught you how to love yourself each day, even though not every day you could see some kind of process or progress. Is it too how you say that, too disturbing for y'all? It's my dog Cosmo. Jesus, 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna have to do the reading like this, okay? Anyway, yeah, Ten of Cups, harmony. There's a full alignment now. I know she's cute. Three of Swords, and now somebody could be feeling much left out, completely lost. I don't know if you can tell because the lightning isn't the best, but someone is feeling this deeply, and they feel like a sense of void. Without you in their life, they're realizing that you were their sense of self. They were so connected to your energy and so much like a vacuum, okay, to you. They thought that your energy was theirs. And so now that you're no longer in that, you're no longer there with them, or in any kind of sense, emotionally, mentally, spiritually even, or physically, they cannot count on that, okay? The conscience, Chariot, now they're in their own sense of independence, but so do you, so are you, okay? It's given though that you have planned things out though, okay, not them. You okay. It's too far. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Dun, 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 dun. I used to watch that a lot, y'all. When I was 4, I think. I don't know, I was very little though. Oh, also, I saw recently something about Scooby-Doo, so that could be significant actually. Or black dogs, 𝐒𝐤𝐤 could be significant. Or just release and protection. Anubis could be significant. Dogs in general could be significant for y'all. Okay. What do we need to know here? Patient, it is, one second. Patient is its own reward. Yes, indeed. You crown the year with a bountiful harvest. Even the hard pathways overflow with abundance. Psalm 65:11. If you want, I can put this also on my posts, because maybe you need to rewatch it or need to read it again. Okay, I'm gonna put them aside. Make the best of every situation. With God, everything is possible. Matthew 19:26. I think this also came out of my my latest video. A happy home, and we got the 4 of Wands with the Page of Wands. A happy home, and the World card as well. Like there's the world, there's a completion. That's the hair. Oh, I hate that. Okay, we got have the faith to walk through new doors. For everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. Ecclesiastes, I don't know. I have a problem, y'all. I don't know how you say those names, okay? Ecclesiastes. No, I don't know. Ecclesiastes. Look it up, okay? Which one is it? The third. Okay, then we have retreat from the outside world. The rain and snow come down from the heavens and stay on the ground to water the earth. Isaiah, I think 55:10. However, this came out in reverse. Maybe this is also for somebody else that is in need of going within. Okay, then we have make time to work, rest, and play. We were filled with laughter. Is it? Yeah, and we sang for joy. Psalm 126. So I think that someone is struggling with the outside world. Maybe they... Also, if you have experienced something with psychosis during your... This is specific. Take only what resonates. If you have experienced something that has to do with unhealthy isolation and also social anxiety, heavy social anxiety, whenever you were ascending at one point in time, or whenever you were going through some kind of dark night of a soul, if you have experienced something like as deep as that, as being depressed, as being always anxious, and the psychosis can vary and can be very much different for everybody. But if you have struggled with that, maybe someone is going through the same thing that they put you through. They wanted in some kind of way for you to be not sociable, not approachable in any kind of way, not wanting to for you to have a community that would care for you, that will see the best in you, or the same as you in other people. They could have wanted you also to have crooked lenses so that you wouldn't know who to trust or who to engage with. And now that you have this strong sense of self, whatever they trying to project doesn't stick onto you. You could, potentially, for some of you don't even feel the attacks as much as you did in the past. For some of you, y'all don't even have the same type of, maybe your spirituality has took some kind of ascension in a sense, and so your gifts have changed for the better. And now that the negative side is more tameable, you no longer correspond or have the connect direct, I want to say, the direct connection to those attacks. Okay, if that makes sense. It will make sense to whoever needs to make sense to. Okay. Let me see. It is, Michelle. Yes, it is a collective. Hello. Serendipitous. What? One second. Serendipitous. I don't know how you say that. Serendipitous path. Serendipity path. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Understand what you're saying. Glad that you do resonate with that. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, my bad, baby. Who's that Cosmo? We got the chimera and the alchemical flame. Something cannot reap English. Yes. Something can no longer have an hold over you. Something also about your third eye. Your third eye could have been very much corrupted in the past. Some people could have also sent you a lot of nightmares energy, or they wanted for you to confuse the dream state, or confuse certain dreams as true potential outcomes instead of metaphorical, or even trying to corrupt your dream state, like utilizing, you know, magic or types of shape-shifting abilities, but in a negative sense, to corrupt your mind or come in contact with you as well. Because for some of y'all, you don't even know these people. I'm gonna take it later. We got Fated Encounter though, and Dream Weaver. Something is about to be put into your own reality though. As I mentioned, that could be a fated encounter, could be something that you're coming into union with yourself because you have freed yourself by using your free will in a good positive sense. So you're now no longer just going with the flow of the negative things. Okay, you release that shadow self. Cosmic Wheel. I take this as a Wheel of Fortune, not gonna lie. We got the Cosmic Web. Ooh, ciao. There could be some type of communication or even something about connections that you may be coming across that could be helpful. Or this could also be like connecting the dots about who this person could be, who these people could be. The Mystical Eye. Archangel Raphael could be significant. A lot of 2022 entanglement. There's a lot of fated encounter, the cosmic web. Something is gonna come like full circle, I wanna say, confirmation. It's gonna come full circle with you and another person, or with you and an alignment, or an alignment of things in your reality. Okay. The Floating Island. Came out sideways. The Floating Island. This could be again. For some of you, you could get a house, or you could be moving in a house, in a bigger home or something like this, or in a more isolated place, in a good way though. Somewhere you could create a community that you can trust, because again, my mind keeps on bringing me back to this Four of Wands and the Page of Wands, and so this could be something that will bring you much joy, a lot of freedom as well. Maybe also far away from people that are nosy. Okay. Hallucination and the Magician, but this is also connected to the fact that something about the isolation spells or isolation things. Okay, there could have been people trying not to make you not trying to stop you from taking leaps of faith on you, or even on your past, or on your path, on your past. Maybe something with the past here. Okay, it's definitely people from the past. We got the Spark, which this makes me think about the, how you call that, the Three of Cups energy. Three of Cups energy, the arcane machine, but it came out in reverse. So something, your inner labyrinth is no longer, they came out in reverse, is no longer your inner cage. Okay, that's beautiful. You found the key to each doorway, I want to say, because you had took the time to discover yourself, and they no longer have the access to these doors. Because once you went in, you changed the locks, and so these people that are now coming back, they are confused. They could also be trying to connect the past back to you in a reconciliation type of energy, these people, but you already know what to do. Quantum leap, baby. Quantum leap forward, okay? And null, the nothingness, I guess. There's nothing there anymore, okay? Move forward and away from this, because there's nothing there. There's nothing in the past. Fortune and quantum leap. Look how the cards came out. Fortune, going towards that, because you're leaving behind the nothingness, the past. You're going toward fortune, okay? Also, horses are definitely significant. White horses specifically, but is this white? Is purple, but yeah, okay. Fortune, the magician. What else? Thank you. Thank you, Maya. Love your name. The Enchantress. 1 second, yo. I take the Enchantress honestly as the Empress card, but you can take it as it resonates. It could have been also one person that was trying to enchant or, you know, create hallucinations, or this is given more so like Empress energy though, because we got the co-creation card here, so it's definitely something about that. Also, tomatoes could be significant. What else? Something about you. A garden. Maybe you could be getting more so into gardening, or could be anything like a garden or that has a gardening sense. But yeah, okay. Could be literal garden or gardening, okay? That's what resonates. The cosmic dance, but there's some type of alignment though. And what else? What's this? The chrysalis. And we got the alchemist. It came out in reverse, but this could be in a negative sense. The other people, this other person. It could have been a distorted masculine energy. It could be also a feminine presenting person. However, it's some kind of person that utilize action in a negative sense, or even with negative intentions, okay? Distorted masculine. Eager to get some kind of power, eager to get some kind of fortune as well, which was meant for you and always will be, and something like that. Hasty actions as well. The alchemist in reverse is also losing a little bit of mystical perspective in life. Maybe they also try to make you distance yourself from your own practices, especially if you are a very whimsical being and you like to, I don't know, preserve your magic in a sense, okay, with I don't know, you could create with like witchcraft in a sense, and honestly I'm talking about good witchcraft, okay? And I don't know, maybe you utilize witchcraft to enhance your lifestyle, and that's great. But they could have tried to stop you from doing so, or they could have also tried to say that you were not doing things for the good purposes, or I don't know, something like that, okay? And which one should I take? I think I'm gonna go with this one, y'all. How much we did? Okay, almost 50. Thank you, Maya. I appreciate that though. For real. Hi, Hannah. Let me see. Ooh, that's too many. Okay, I'm gonna take them. Okay. So we have letter A, You could have this, or something about the letter A could be significant. Heavy is the crown. Yes, it is. Heavy is the crown. You got the crown, you connected back the dots, or you connected yourself back to your own sense of purpose, I want to say. Wine and gibbous, the moon, how you say that? The moon stage? Yes. I said it. Oh, well, get creative. That doesn't make no sense, because I understand what you're saying, and people think that divination or something that has to do with tarot doesn't. The divination happens before you utilize tarot. It's basically the fact of being connected to things and situations that you cannot even really physically see, okay? It's basically foretelling or something like that, okay? Thank you. You're a tarot reader too. Yes, it's collective, Hannah. That didn't spell like hocus pocus, man. Clear seeing. That's gonna show up in your face if you do so. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I have experienced even my personal growth, okay? Whenever I would be more inclined to receive negative thoughts, even my face would show up in a different way. I wouldn't like myself, I would hate myself, I would hate even the sense of hatred that I felt for myself or even others. And that inner work is gonna show up in a way, and it's gonna get better. But again, if you utilize everything in a negative sense, it's gonna show up in your life anyway, okay? Maybe not physically, but it's gonna show up, okay? We got 9th house, we got Sagittarius energy, and it's also expansion of the mind. You could also be getting more so with Page of Wands into more studies or a new journey of discovery, maybe for yourself in your spiritual path, and obtaining new knowledge, okay? So keep an open mind, keep an open curiosity as well. Don't be afraid of being curious, just inform yourself though, okay? We also got Deity's message. Something about a Deity's message could be significant. You could be connecting more with deities at this time. And I did talk about Anubis, so maybe Egyptian deities at this time. Okay, Isis. I'm getting Isis as well. Is it Sekhmet? Sekhmet? I can't remember the pronunciation. My bad, yo. Something about that. J, letter J is significant. You did the right thing, okay? A past loved one says hi. Validation comes from Almighty God. Yes, it does. We got letter Q. Something about questions as well. Letter J, past loved one says hi. You could be also receiving more guidance from your ancestors or people that passed away, passed on. People, I don't know if y'all are mediums here, but y'all could be, or you could be getting more into it, into mediumship, okay? There could be a side message for some of y'all, because I do channel a lot for other tarot readers, other spiritual workers, so that could be significant, okay? Waxing crescent, stage of the moon. Demon Slayer. Hell yeah. To my higher power with my goals. That's great. And finally, we got the letter S. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna leave you with this one. I appreciate you for the support, for every type of chat and laugh and everything. Okay, I'm not bad. I'm very bad at this. Okay, I gotta get some type of script to leave you with a good, how you say that, like not the intro, the outro. Okay, I gotta get better at that. Okay, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I wish you all the best, and yes, she says hi to y'all as well. Okay, she's sleepy. She's sleeping actually, but yeah. Okay, hope you resonated. And yes, I'll just see you in the next one. Check out my latest video as well if you're interested. There's something here about It's a similar message, but it's not the same. Okay, this could actually help you with connecting more dots if you're interested, of course. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, have a great one, y'all, and I appreciate you all. Okay, see y'all. Oh, I didn't.